In the case that I was in, I wasn't able to get any help. So by me doing this, then I have parents paying more attention to their kids, or I have cousins paying a little bit more close attention to their cousins, or friends watching friends, and it's supposed to be, hey, what you doing? It's gonna be, how are you feeling? And I think that's because if we keep our feelings in check with each other, then we're gonna know when we're having that good day, that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, how long ago was this?
This
I
happened
said the year, not
March 16th of last year. It hasn't even been a year.
Oh wow, so this is all very recent.
Very, very recent.
Man, I tell you the truth.
Yep. I mean, it's been an amazing journey. I have like I said, I have wonderful doctors. I have wonderful family. I have wonderful friends. I learned how to talk again. I learned how to walk again. I learned how to read, count, spell, and I love reading. So that was one of my biggest challenges, but I'm well on my way. So what my whole thing is like, we don't even have to take it this far to where I had to reteach myself how to do these things, when I could have just accepted, hey, you're just a little bit different. You have to take these pills, but it's okay. It's like a person that has cancer. The person doesn't want to have cancer, right? Because he doesn't want to take all this medication.
That's right.
But like, I have a mental health issue. I have to take all this medication so that I can be okay. And I take it today, and I feel wonderful.
Really good.
Yeah.
What would a typical day where you are optimally taking care of yourself look like? What would that consist of? Because I want to give people some self-care tips in that area too. So having experienced all of this less than a year ago,
My day
what does
now.
your day look like now?
Wow. Okay. Well, I've had so many injuries going on. It takes me about a good hour just to get up and get walking. So I do that. Meditate 15 minutes, take my medication, eat breakfast, make my important phone calls, exercise my body throughout the day. And then I have like some therapy, support groups that I go to, and meetings that I attend. So what I've done is I have now invited like a lot of people in my life that's gonna, boost me up and lift me up, and also notice when I'm slacking.
Gotcha.
Because that's an important part too. I need you to notice not only when I'm doing good, but also when your head's tilted a little to the left, what's going on. So that's what my day consists of. And then I'm still having surgeries done on my face. So then I'm still going through that process.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Well, you look great. Like I said, I thought you were like half your
Thank
age,
you.
and it is by the grace of God that you are here. I truly believe, and it is an honor to be in your presence.
Thank
and
you.
once again, that you know what your purpose is out of this.
Thank you very
We're
much.
going to take a quick break. We will be right back with the lovely Danae Brown. We
Yes,
have the
yes,
National
yes.
Suicide Prevention Lifeline number posted for you, 1-800-273-8255. Please, if you are in need of help, if you are in need of assistance, be sure to reach out to someone outside of your immediate circle. They may not know how to support you. You can dial in if you would like to speak to Danae or Tracy, 972-863-8860. I'm Nina Renese right here on the Joule Drop, presented by Power Play Radio Network, radio from the TV point of view. We're going to take a break and we will be right back. Stay tuned in. Make sure you share it.
All right. Hold on.
When you come back, and you get a phone call after the show, you just hit the speaker button.
Can we move that, please? That pen coming over to the side.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to be taking it in here.
I'm just recording on my phone. It's my YouTube channel. Can I do my YouTube channel?
Eventually,
I went live before we started up,
Yeah.
but this is just YouTube.
Because it take away from the interview. While you interviewing, it's on camera. We showing you hold your phone up.
Right, that's why I put it down.
That's
So I'm gonna leave it right here.
Yeah.
But it's on my YouTube.
So we don't have.
I have
Okay.
to go in there and edit that.
Where is?
She's coming.
Stacy?
She's gonna call Dawn when she gets here. She's probably 5 minutes. She's probably outside.
Is that thing live? Hey guys,
It is live.
why aren't you guys tuning in? What's
What?
up?
No.
No,
I
it's just
don't-
recording.
Yeah, it's just recording.
Okay.
My apologies.
Edit this out.
Right. Hey, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear? Tracy. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, okay. 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 They all right. You can see it online too, right?
Yeah, if they go to the Joule Drop.
You guys can watch it live online. You know that, right?
Hey, I use on my phone.
Where's Sharita?
Tell them to go to the Joule Drop on Facebook.
Tell her going what? Joule drop.
The Joule Drop, JOULE.
The Joule drop on Facebook.com. You can see it live.
And tell them to like the page as well.
So when we come back, I'll kick it off with her again, then we're gonna pan to you.
I was trying to give her time to get here. Speak
I'm trying to-
Yeah.
You want me
guys
to
find
keep
it?
trying to extend it? I mean, I had more questions.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not gonna run out of those.
The reason why I took off my line is we was giving away too much.
We can already come back on, okay? You guys gotta be quiet. Okay, thank you.
What's up? Happy Saturday, Jules and Gems. Welcome back to the Joule Drop right here on PowerPlayRadioNetwork.com. I am Nina Renice, one of the fabulous duo for the Joule Drop. I am live here with Mrs. Danae Brown, suicide survivor. You can follow us at the Joule Drop on Instagram and Facebook. You can also catch us on thejouledrop.com. If you are watching live, you can also tune in or dial in if you have any questions for our guest, 972-863-8860. Call in live. We would love to hear from you. We are talking about a very serious topic, and we are also rejoicing in that as well. Mrs. Brown told us before we went to break that she jumped from a 40-foot bridge, and she is here to share her testimony and inspire all of us to get assistance with our mental health issues and suicide awareness, bring awareness to suicide overall. As we were going to break, we talked about what a day in your life looks like now. Not to give too much away to you guys, because you need to go to the conference if you are in Dallas tomorrow. The Your Pain Matters conference. It is their first annual conference. Danae is the guest speaker at that event. You don't want to miss it. She has a very powerful testimony to share with you along with other panelists. The website is gogettersrus.com. There's the flyer right there, gb2k.org. Make sure you check that out if you are in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex.
Yes, yes.
So, Janae, you are surrounded by a lot of people right now, this point in your life, and I know your circle is probably very solid and very strong.
Yeah.
But leading up into that moment, I can understand how you probably felt very isolated from everyone. What did your family say to you when you woke up? What was their reaction to all of this? Because you probably felt like no one was in your corner before then.
Absolutely.
And now, like, what did your family say then?
They were in amazement. I had my auntie Judy. was her voice like that I heard like when I was in that coma. I would, like hear people come talk to you, but when you're like off playing with like family members that's already passed, you're like, it's just a passing thought, and you're not realizing like you're actually like sleep in a coma. But so when I heard her voice, I woke up and it was just amazing to see like I had no idea what happened. Like I can't even. Only thing I remember was letting go, and then I woke up with like just apparatuses everywhere. But my family was their belief in God even increased. You know what I mean? And they knew like, okay, you have a purpose. God kept you here for a reason. Now we need to find out what your purpose is. And this is my purpose.
Awesome. I like it.
Thank you.
Okay, Tracy, we're gonna ask you a question too. What was your thought, your response, having found out everything she'd been through and after the experience when she woke up?
When I first heard about it, I was confused, I was upset, I was hurt, and I was fearful because I didn't know what the end result would come from that, because all I knew, they had rushed her to the hospital. And the first thing I knew, people deal with mental illness and things of that nature that we don't talk about. But I didn't know that it could have been to that extreme, or I didn't know what led her to do that. So my only concern was she okay? Is she alive? When we got the word that, she's awake now, it was weeks later, it was like, no way. They said that, we didn't know. We just didn't know. So I was basically just fearful and upset.
Did you feel like there was anything you could have done more leading up to that to kind of prevent it from taking the path that it took?
Well, being a family member, being an older cousin, I'm a few years older, and we were pretty distant. She lives in Phoenix, I live in Dallas. So we see each other maybe once a year, family or outings, things of that nature. So we weren't really just talking every day.
Gotcha.
So when you say, was there anything that I felt I could have done? Yes, when I think of my family, I need to reach out to them, because there were days that I thought about I think of everyone. You think of people, but you don't pick up the phone and call.
Yeah.
And that was the one thing I wish I had done, is when I was thinking of her at those times before this happened, maybe if she could have heard my voice, maybe I would have heard some pain in her voice and could have spoken those words of love and encouragement to her. And maybe those words could have saved her a step off towards the bridge, But I don't think there was really nothing physically that I could have done other than been there and try to hold on to her.
And I recently had a very close friend pass from suicide about 4 weeks ago.
Oh.
So for our listeners, they're aware that I've had a failed attempt, but for people who follow me on Facebook, they know that I recently lost someone very close.
Wow. Sorry to hear that.
I carried that a little bit, but dealing with my own mental health, I know that the onus is always on me first to make sure I'm taking care of myself and being surrounded by people who hold me accountable to that. Like,
Right.
did you do blah, blah, blah? Like you said, your head is tilted just a little more today than it normally
That's right.
is.
That's
So
right.
having people in your corner to hold you accountable for how well you are treating yourself is a very big piece of recovery.
Yes,
And
it is.
it is quite the recovery process going through all of that. I commend you both for, even your family taking this journey and putting a positive spin on something that had a bleak outcome initially or an unknown outcome initially. So that takes a lot of courage too, especially in our community. I'm not going to let that die, because we're finally getting to the point where we are speaking out about mental health
That's right.
and starting to bridge the gap between that and the church, which also plays a very big part of our community. You know, we talk about our faith in God, but you don't know what kind of faith we really have until it's tested in
That's
that
right.
capacity. And the psyche is something we don't comprehend well. We just don't.
That's right.
And you start aligning faith, family, community, belief system, and psyche, and it makes for a great alliance to healing the whole person. So I definitely commend you all for that.
Well, thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yeah,
Very welcome.
we have to get out of that. I'm weak because I take medication, or I'm not like them because I take medication. Like, us as Black people need to really just accept the fact that I want to put it there if he didn't want us to
If you didn't want
utilize
you
it.
using it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So if it help you, then let it help you. But you can't say, hey, God, please help me. And you say you're a wonderful doctor. And the doctor says, hey, I need you to take this. And then you say, I know, God, but not that way.
Yes.
Mhm.
I want to be helped, but not like
Not that. I
that.
want to be
Yes.
helped like this.
So we're gonna have some more family joining us actually here shortly. We're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back. You're listening to the Joule Drop on Power Plate Radio Network with Miss Danae Brown. Yes, make sure you like, share, repost, invite a friend in to watch and tune in, and we would love to hear from you. We'll be right back.
Alright. My phone goes there. They're probably all at the house.
You have a notification. I think it's your Yeah, about to go there too.
Oh, I didn't know what my computer back.
Hey guys, we're getting ready to tune out. That was just a little taste. Again, February 17th at 4 to 7, 8330 LBJ Freeway in the auditorium. You guys, we're here at Power Play Radio Network with the Joule Drop. We got the lovely Nina Renice, special host. We're missing her partner, Miss Keisha. Hey sis, and my better half, my favorite twin, just walked in. So yes, we're getting ready to get back into it. I'm getting ready to end this break, but you guys can find out more at gogettersrus.com. That's gogettersrus.com.
Do I? Yeah. That's a good thing.
Sure, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, people give me that chair.
I'll do it, bro. Make sure everyone.
Awesome. Can you, I don't know where to set my purse.
Oh, I got
My
it.
drink.
You got water?
Yes,
Keep your
thank
water.
you so much. Oh, it's such a pleasure.
I'm glad you are all here. You just riding it out.
Yes. This is an
Are you
awesome
feeling
thing.
okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it'll get to working. This is, so I have, I broke my whole left leg. I can't tell it right now, it's fine. So I have a rod in my femur bone. So they have to drill a hole all the way through my femur bone. So I have 2 screws right here, 2 screws right here for the rod to stay in. And then I have plates and screws in the ankle.
Okay.
And so like me sitting so long, and then the knee. So if I sit too long, I'm gonna get stuck.
Okay.
That's all.
So give me some oil.
Yeah, that's all. Love it, breathing.
That's the co-founder of RJ Foundation. Shout out to Raphael Johnson. We miss you. We love you, nephew. Your name will live on. You too, Jason. You too. Big tree top. I don't even know how to end this thing. You guys tune in. Joule Drop.
Are y'all going live?
Happy Saturday, everyone. Welcome back, Jewels and Gems, to the Joule Drop right here on PowerPlayRadioNetwork.com. Radio from a TV point of view. I am Nina Renice, one of your chief encouragement officers this Saturday. I am joined by the lovely Mrs. Danae Brown sharing her powerful testimony. We have Miss Tracy Brooks and Miss Stacy Brooks in the house with us as well from the RJ Foundation. Listen, if you are tuned in, please like, share, repost, invite a friend to tune in. We are talking about suicide awareness this Saturday. You can